Welcome to News AI Express. I'm Claire, and today, we're diving into the devastating floods sweeping across Spain, specifically around Valencia, and the rising controversy surrounding their cause. Locals are raising questions about whether the EU's eco-policies might have made this disaster worse by removing old dams that once provided vital flood protection. Let's uncover the facts, the concerns, and the impact on those affected. The catastrophe in Cheste, a small town in eastern Spain, is unimaginable. Residents like Fraille, a 67-year-old local, were caught off guard by a sudden and violent storm that brought more rainfall in a few hours than the previous 20 months combined. Mari found herself trapped in her shed, barely escaping with the help of neighbors who rescued her from rising waters. But her house of 24 years, like so many others, has been destroyed, with residents left alone to salvage what they can. The scale of destruction is overwhelming. Piles of belongings, from photo albums to children's toys, lie waterlogged in the streets, a stark reminder of lives turned upside down. The town's infrastructure has been wrecked, a bridge over the Fraille ravine, which normally provides access, snapped in two, while mud now covers parks and football fields. Spanish authorities have offered little support so far, leaving residents like Mari and her family feeling abandoned. What caused this devastating storm? Scientists point to a natural weather phenomenon known as Gota Fria, a Mediterranean storm intensified by cold air and rising sea temperatures. Researchers suggest that climate change is contributing to heavier rainfall and increasingly chaotic weather patterns. Yet, many locals question if something else also contributed: decisions to dismantle flood control infrastructure in favor of environmental goals. This area faced a similar storm in 1957, prompting the Spanish government to construct river diversions to protect residential areas. However, plans for a large dam along the Fraille ravine were later abandoned due to costs, despite its potential to reduce future flooding. In recent years, Spain, in line with EU policies encouraging natural river flow and wildlife restoration, has removed numerous dams, with 133 dismantled just last year. These moves are meant to support ecosystems, but many locals feel these decisions have left them more vulnerable than ever. Ramon Milla, a local farmer who remembers hearing about the 1957 flood, believes the abandoned dam project could have prevented some of the current disaster. Standing above the ravine, he points to the devastation below and argues that protecting the region against extreme weather should be a top priority, especially as climate change intensifies. For the residents of Cheste, life will never be the same. Families like Juan Roca's, who saw floodwaters reach nearly 6 feet in their home, no longer feel safe and are considering moving away, but worry who would buy a house in an area now marked by disaster. Amid a growing public health risk, David, Mari's son, hands out masks to neighbors as they clean up, fearing diseases like cholera could emerge from contaminated water. The tragedy unfolding in Spain raises difficult questions about balancing environmental priorities with the safety of communities. As Cheste's residents face the long road to recovery, let's keep in mind the need for policies that consider both ecological health and human safety. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned to News AI Express for more in-depth coverage. See you next time.